think we're going up this way, are we? Let's say, when jumping over large gaps, hold B during your leap to grab. Right, okay. Last time I tried to jump over a large gap, I ended up dead. Oh, that reminded me. I could have swore blind near the place of power where that wraith was a bit earlier. There was a beehive, and I completely forgot to go back to it. Anyway, we can do that another time. I'm trying to get my sign on here, set it on fire, get the honeycomb out of it. The local bee population's going to take a nosedive, isn't it?
Griffin's nest.
Oh.
What remains of it, at least.
Oh my god. Jesus, look at this. Torn in two.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Oh god, imagine that. Oh, what a painful way to go. Horrific. Absolutely horrific way to go. And look at this. This is a dead Griffin. This is probably why the other one is going apeshit right now. Don't mind if I just take a little bit of loot from these remains.
Only a human could do this.
A few orans. Alright, let's have a look at this dead Griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
As ferocious as these beasts appear to be, it's kind of sad, isn't it, looking at the poor thing just lying there dead. Kind of weird. Anyway, examine the wounds.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Oh, I don't know why I feel sorry for it, because as I said, they do cause a lot of pain and suffering to people and stuff. But to see it lying there, especially now that we know it's been butchered in its sleep, very sad.
Beak tips worn. Grey hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old.
So we've got a
Griffins
female.
pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
So that poor Griffin that's flying around causing devastation wherever it goes is obviously the male. This is his
Explains why the
lifelong
male I ran
partner.
into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
So, obviously not very happy bunny, is he? His missus has been killed. Yeah. Makes sense. Right, preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. I.e., use oils, use potions, get your weapon sharpened, get your oils on there, get ready for the fight. Obviously, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armour, all that kind of stuff. We know, yeah, that's fine, makes sense. Never go into a fight blind if you can help it, but sometimes the unexpected does occur. So we need to be ready to fight this Griffin then, and I don't think we are. It says that we need to be level 3, or recommended level 3. We might be able to scrape through at level 2. But before we go and get the buckthorn and then lay a trap for this beast, we do have a couple of other things that we can do. For instance, we have this Devil by the Well contract. We also have Missing in Action. So there's a couple of little bits that we can sort out before we start to turn our attention towards the Griffin. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just take a look at a couple of these side quests first of all. But before we do any of that, excuse me, okay, just going to go back to our inventory, pick picked up a few bits and bats, haven't we? This Velen long sword. See, this has got a little slot for something. Whether it's a rune, I don't know what these slots are at the moment. Got some more honeycombs to sell to the alchemist when we go back down there. Some more crafting materials. And some a white bear hide. Okay. Just going to check our map here now and just see where we are. We've come quite off the beaten track, haven't we? Okay, so I can see here that we've got a couple of question marks not too far away from our location. So what I intend to do is check them out while we're here. It makes sense, doesn't it? Why should we pass them by? We might not be down this neck of the woods for a little while. So yeah, we'll take a quick peek at this undiscovered location, see what it is. Our enhanced weapons is just about to wear off, unfortunately, but it's not a problem. Ah, another place of power. Does that mean another ability point?
I think from it.
Think it does. No race near this one, hopefully. This one is an upgrade to our Quen sign. So we've got an upgraded Axie sign and an upgraded Quen sign. And another ability point, which is marvellous. Let's get ourselves on. Let's get our player stats on. How do we do this? I need to find the shortcut key for this sort of thing. Wait a minute. Character, there we go. Right, so I've got two. I can only use two. Right, okay. Level 4 gets me the final point here. So I'm going to put my signs all in one side and my attacking ones all in another. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my ability point for now. I'm going to save a couple of points till I get to level 4 and can unlock this one, and then I can spread them out a little bit better. So I think we'll just hold off from spending them for just for the time being, till I perhaps unlock another slot or two. Level 4, level 6, level 8, level 10. They go up in twos by the looks of it. Okay. So there was another question mark. There it is. Race custom marker. Let's go check it out. I can see it over there. It's that tent. Okay, looks like enemies here. Oh, somebody's bloody setting a bow on me. Putting me in his sights. Looks like we've got some form of humans. Right, here we go. Deserters. Come here, you little black. Oh, that was a good shot. I'll give you that one. Okay. Enough stalling.
Come on, come closer.
Come here, come on.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Off with his head. Nice. Took a couple of blows myself there, like, but well, we had the last laugh, and I think there might be a couple more left yet. So let's not get too excited. See if we can use our Axie on them when we. Here we are. Let's try it. Yeah. Feel the mind control take effect. Wow. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. And we've got one more down there. Let's train our sights on him and put him out of his misery. Okay. I'm beginning to like this game more and more as each minute passes. Great combat. Absolutely brutal deaths. Great scenery. Whatever next. Right, we've got some loot and plunder here. So let's fill our boots, fill our bags, fill everything. They won't be needing it. Little deserter camp. Ooh, we've got a new recipe here. Earth Elemental Decoction. And also a diagram for Gvenel, whatever that is. Could be a sword. I'll have to take a look at some of these in more detail. Might just take a moment to stop off here and just check out what we've collected. We've also got a, excuse me, some kind of a book from the Griffin's Lair about the Emperor, which we haven't looked at yet. Anything else? Anything else lootable here? No, doesn't appear to be. I think we might have taken everything. Alright. So a wee peeky here then. So we've got a couple of rusty old swords, got a small blackjack. Nothing that I propose to be using. Mainly sell them or break them down. Got some alcohol. And we have this book here. This is the one that we've just collected from the Griffin's Lair. His Imperial Majesty Emir var Emrys. Emir var Emrys rules to expand. He has trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision, to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this not conquest, but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization. Trampling the still-warm corpses of his father's usurpers, the Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms, one after the other. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenner slowed the Imperial army's march toward victory. A temporary peace then took hold, though none believed this mirage would last. Emir's aim, to make the entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard, remained unchanged. Emir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all can see their results. Chaos and disorder devour the Nordling states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing, they near collapse. Only a strong ruler can grapple this dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir var Emrys can save the north. So our armies have crossed again the Yaruga for the third and final time. Gives us a little bit of a history there, a little bit of a oil, regular oil. Yeah, bit of background there for the old Emperor. And the battle that has raged throughout the years between the northern kingdoms and the Empire, which now seems to be getting the upper hand. Right, timing 42 minutes. 42 minutes. We've got ourselves into a bit of a situation where we're a little bit far out. No more question marks nearby. Now, does that mean there's no more places of interest, or could we still, for instance, stumble across random things if we were to walk up here? Not quite so sure how that works, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. My goal is to, well, one of those side quests. Maybe we can fit one of those in before we finish the session. Let's have a look at where they are located and see which one's closest. So we first of all got Missing in Action. Where's that? That's all the way here in the ransacked village, which we passed when we first started out on our travels to White Orchard. It's quite far away. And where is the other one? The Witcher contract, Devil by the Well. Ask Odolan about the contract. Okay, and where's that? That is here. Right near the town, actually, so that's not too far away. Okay. Looks like we're doing this one then. So we'll call our horse back. We've walked and ran enough for now. Let's make use of our four-legged friend. Ah! We've come from this way. Oh. That's steady. Oh, well. Steady now.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here. Whilst keeping our eyes out for wild dogs.
Slow now.
Oh, they're all the way down
Let's
there.
go.
It's fine. Okay, I'm just going to loot this herb. I've never seen one of these before. Wolfsbane. Don't think we've got any... Don't think we've stumbled across Wolfsbane before. Tall purple flower things. Don't worry, dear, it's not anything. Oh, jump! Whee! Oh. Oh. Feel like I was in the Grand National there for a minute. Telling me to go this way. The direct route. And another jump. Whee! And another jump. Oh, walk out! Ooh. Oh. And one more for good luck. Ah, so Geralt is now beyond knocking again. Forget knocking, just barge yourself in, it's fine.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Well, so we need to get rid of the ghost to get the well back up into safe territory. So that this daughter of his can be cured from her fever.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Why will the ghost come and kill your daughter? So it's been patrolling the well for 20 years. This is talking about the fever. Anyway, we are a witcher. As much as it pains us that your daughter's ill, we do these things for coin. So let's talk business.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Something not right with the coin. You haven't even told me a price yet, buddy. Right, negotiations. So apparently we can negotiate a price. He's given us 20 as his base rate, and we can negotiate one way or another to get some more coin out of him. Now, I should have read the tutorial to be fair, but not sure if any particular ability points that we can spend might be able to make us more proficient in this negotiation type affair. But I suppose this is our first negotiation. We'll start out by offering the halfway house. 24.
That settles it then.
Did he settle on 24? Did I press the right button? We'll see when we finish the quest. Okay, I think he settled on 24.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Hovel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
I'll do my best, buddy. That's all I can do. I'll do my best. Alright, so we have another wraith to deal with. We've dealt with one wraith today. Let's make it 2. I wonder if we should maybe get ourselves some spectre oil for this one. Let's just go to the alchemy screen. We can see that we need for spectre oil. Oh yes, so we need the arenaria, 4 arenaria flowers. We have the bear fat. The only way we're going to get these is by going to the herbalist. So, you know, it's better to be prepared. Better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? As the saying goes. So I think we'll go and get some. Just in case that we do need it. Alright, let's get ourselves the map on. Here's the herbalist. Let's put the custom marker down and off we go.
Hey-ya!
Okay. Kind of bugging me now about that negotiation process. Did he accept 24? Did I press the wrong button? Blimey neck. There's a tip for you. If you don't know what you're doing, read the tutorial. Instead of just automatically cancelling it down. It might contain useful information. Right. Anyhow. I'm going to see our good friend Tamira here, who we do like. Hello, dear. Oh. And that was it. Also, we were going to check the quest logs about some of the quests we completed to see what was said. So, what did we finish in the last session? We finished. There was this one. Yeah, we finished it. It was this one on Death's Bed. I think we've read the other ones. So yeah, we thought we had an impossible choice to make between a greater and lesser evil. This woman was lying there, blah de blah. She was mortally wounded, but we could save her with a swallow potion. But it could make her die in a painful manner, apparently. You know, she could have died screaming. So we decided to help her. We left White Orchard before we could learn the results of the risky treatment he applied. Soon afterwards, while visiting the Nilfgaardian garrison in Velen, bit preemptive, isn't it? He learned the woman had survived. The Imperial infantryman with whom she was to meet the ill-fated evening of the Griffin's attack had brought her to a nearby village. Sadly, none of this denoted a happy ending. Though the wounds on Lena's body had healed, the toxins in the witch's brew had melted her mind. Wow. This hasn't happened yet. This is kind of bizarre. Maybe if we do go to Velen in the future, this will happen, but this hasn't happened yet. Is this a glitch? Or is it like, what, Dandelion writing about what happened in the future as we are playing it out? But anyway, yeah, she survived, but her mind was melted. So she's like a, what, a vegetable? Wow. We saved her, but she's not in a very, very good condition. Would it have been better to let her die? There you go, another prime example of the consequences of the actions that you take and the decisions that you make on these side quests. The man hanging from a tree for burning down the forge. Now she's got pretty much brain-addled from our potion because we tried to save her. Makes you think, doesn't it? Right, anyway. You just stop bending over like that? Oh, well...
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Right. We are here to sell you some honeycombs, if you don't mind, in exchange for some Arariana petals, which are these ones here. And we need how many? Was it 5? Wait a second, let me get my alchemy screen back on again. We need 4, so we can make a spectre oil. Now, I'm not sure if the oils work the same as the potions, because the potions, as I said in the last session, they restock when you meditate if you have alcohol in your inventory. And we can see here that in the last session I gave away one of my swallow potions to Lena, of course, the quest we just read about, rested up overnight, meditated before this session started, and our swallow potion topped back up to 3 again. So we're going to buy some of these. 4. Then we're going to craft ourselves spectre oil. Lovely. Go back into our inventory. And do we have spectre oil? Do we have spectre oil? We should do. Essence of Wraith. Where the flaming hell is it? Not sure. Let's back out of this. Thank you.
Farewell.
Applying oils to your swords increases the damage it deals to certain types of opponent. Open the inventory panel to apply an oil. Yes, great stuff. Oh, you have a blade oil in your inventory. To use it, apply it to your sword. Very good. Click on the usable items tab and then select it. Drag the oil to the slot for your steel or silver sword. Okay, so where's the oil? Am I blind here? Am I missing it? Oh, it's here. Couldn't see it for looking. Right, spectre oil. 10% attack power versus spectres. It's only 1. We brewed the potion, we got 3. We brewed the oil, we only get 1 by the looks of it. But not sure if it replenishes like the potions will, or if we have to recraft this every time. But we'll find out. We're not going to do that just now, of course. We're going to drag it onto our sword when we find the wraith that we are looking for.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Indeed it is. If the weather keeps holding out like this, everything will be fine and dandy. Right, where are we going? We're going to Hovel. A rather strange day for a village, has to be said.
Move it.
But he didn't pronounce it Hovel. Oh my God! Sorry, completely screwed that up, didn't I? What did he pronounce it? Hovel?
Let's go. Oh, back into the forest again. For the second time today. We're getting nearer. Only 107 paces to go. Right, let's just get our Witcher senses on, make sure that there's no enemies skulking in these trees ahead of us. Okay, just their usual deer running about, making a nuisance of themselves. Abandoned village, here we are.